set off on the attack for the first time with Alves on the left-hand side. There's room on the right edge of the penalty area, and it's Cardiff are showing as an attacking force first in this game. Ashford's shot, and it's saved down by his near post by the feet of Angus Garner behind for a corner. So Cardiff already down Rob Newman, but pressure's off for them as well, so that they come here with a bit of freedom, don't they? Still plenty of blue shirts in the Norwich penalty area if they can work out a crossing opportunity here. In it comes from the right. It's a decent cross. McConville gets his head to it. Forson's back there defending. Was that handball by a Cardiff player? Well, and the shot comes in. Yeah, and Gunn makes a terrific save, diving to his left. The Norwich defence almost stopped there. They felt there was a handball, but a volley goalwards that Gunn got down smartly to save. Cardiff free kick halfway inside the Norwich half. The Welsh side already down, but they've started the brighter here. And they've slipped a clever free kick to Ashford in the penalty area to the left of goal. Tries to stand it up towards the far post. Shot comes in from Chambers, and Gunn's there again. Chambers again puts it back in the 6-yard box. Half cleared. It's Robertson. Terrific tackle from Nunez. And it breaks for Borja Sainz, who brings the ball up towards halfway and is clattered there by Rawls. And that could easily be the game's first yellow card. Norwich have possession. Left-hand side with McLean. He gets the ball in. Stacey's up. Just couldn't quite get his head on that one. And it runs across towards McConville on the right-hand side. Now it's forced on edge of the penalty area. Nice pass to Stacey, right byline, crosses it in. Nunez at the far post. Yes! Norwich have the breakthrough. It's the first goal under Jack Wilshere, and it was really neatly taken by Marcelino Nunez. Ball played across the penalty area. It's taken 13 minutes. It's Norwich's first real chance, and Nunez dispatches it with a minimum of fuss. And it's Norwich City 1, Cardiff City 0.
Yeah, first real attack from Norwich of any substance. Great cross from Kenny McLean, went over the far post. Forson regenerated the pass, a little reverse to Stacey, who's picked out Nunez with a good pull back, and it was a solid side foot finish from Nunez.
Oh, here comes Sargent. Oh, he's been dragged back there by Callum Chambers. Now he's only about 20 yards from goal. Was he the last man? If he was, the referee's got a big decision to make here about whether Callum Chambers, Jack Wilshere's former Arsenal teammate, could be about to be sent off, because Sargent was bearing down on the penalty area. Chambers came across, he knew exactly what he was doing, dragged Sargent back, and it will be fascinating to see what colour of card comes out here for Callum Chambers. He's off! He played with Jack Wilshere at Arsenal, he played with his own manager Aaron Ramsey at Arsenal, but he's not going to be playing against them for long here today. 15 minutes in, Callum Chambers sent off. From the free kick, Nunez, 25 yards out, he scored! Marcelino Nunez puts it in the top corner. He scored twice in 3 minutes. Cardiff also had a player sent off. That's the first time Nunez has put a free kick in the net this season. He's saved it until the last day, but it always looks good. And Norwich City are suddenly firmly in control against the 10 men. It's Norwich 2, Cardiff 0. Sargent, here's Jacob Wright now finding Forson in a good position. Reverse pass from Forson through to Josh Sargent! Hit the post! Fired it across the goalkeeper, who again didn't move. And Sargent standing there with his head in his hands. He should have scored that. McLean onto Nunez. Borja Sainz now on the edge of the penalty area. Sainz spotting McConville arriving. McConville's got Stacey in a great position outside him, right-hand side. He set up one goal already. This one he stands up towards the far post, but can't pick out a teammate. Cardiff haven't dealt with it, though. McLean gives it to Nunez on the corner of the penalty area, left-hand side. He puts a high floated cross in. Sargent challenges for it. He's beaten in the air. Cardiff scramble it away. Duffy turns the ball out to the left-hand side. It's relentless from Norwich at the moment. McLean gives it to Nunez. Pass into the penalty area. Sainz from the angle. Scores! 3 goals in the first quarter of this game for Norwich City, and Borja Sainz, who's still in the race to be the Golden Boot winner in the Championship this season. He'll need to have a very, very good day, but he's got his goal, and this can turn into a very, very comfortable final day of the season for Norwich City. They're playing against 10 men. Sainz with a crisp finish, and it is Norwich City 3, Cardiff 0. Knocking the ball around nicely, and Sargent's got it out to the left-hand side now, and Nunez, who's level with the Cardiff penalty area once more, right on the edge of the penalty area to McLean, forward again to Nunez, back to McLean, left-hand side, crosses it in, Sargent rises, but he's beaten in the air by Fish, and Norwich now, again, relentless. They're not letting Cardiff off the hook here. Doyle shoots from the edge of the box, and drags it wide. Forson takes a free kick, hits it high into the penalty area. McConville's header, he's hit the bar! Did the keeper get a touch? I don't think he did, it's a goal kick. McConville around the back there, turned 20 earlier this week and very nearly got his first senior goal there. And Nunez from deep hoists a high ball out towards the right-hand side. He picks out Jack Stacey beautifully, much to the appreciation of the Norwich fans. McConville now works it into the penalty area. Sargent shows for it, sets up Stacey. He heads it down. It's loose. It's come for Forson. Oh, what a hit from Forson! And it just clips perhaps the top of the crossbar, the top of the goal net on its way over. We saw what he could do, and he came on with that incredible double salvo against Coventry late in the game, and that was some hit as well. Corner for Cardiff, played in, left-hand side. Norwich going to head to it, comes back out towards the left-hand side. Now Ashford teeing up Capaccio here, the teenager from deep. He's 25 yards out. I think he might hit one. He does, but it hits a Norwich player and it cannons kindly. And Norwich are on the counter-attack with Jack Stacey. It's 2 against 2 at the moment. Stacey carries it up over halfway, slightly sells Sainz short with the pass. But Sainz is going to try and take on Capaccio, who eventually drags him back. And it is a free kick to Norwich City halfway inside the Cardiff half. A few fans shouting shoot for Nunez. They're 3-0 up, last minute of the first half. He is going to shoot! Oh, and the goalkeeper pushes it out! Oh, and Sargent just got his legs in a muddle for the rebound. And it's gone screwing out of play for a throw-in. Norwich have become a bit more of a threat from set pieces towards the end of this season. Jacob Wright's been taking some good corners. This time, though, he's gone short to Forson. Back to Wright on the right-hand side. He delivers a cross, picks out Sainz in space, in the D! Oh, and he puts it just over the top. Well, I don't know if that was a well-worked set-piece routine, but Sainz was allowed so much room on the edge of the penalty area, brought the ball down, nobody closed him down, and it was just a case of whether he could curl it around all of those defenders and into the top corner, and he wasn't far away. Sainz tries the nutmeg, and Lawler blocks it and plays it up towards the striker Salek, all by himself here on halfway. He's got 3 Norwich defenders up against him, and he's got past all of them. This is really good, determined play from Salek. Carries the ball forward, goes past Wright, into the penalty area Salek, and then goes down under the challenge of Doyle, and a penalty is given. Well, that was superb forward play there from Salek. Yusuf Salek got the ball inside his own half up against 3 defenders, but as good as it was, it's alarming for Norwich City defensively. Salek did all the hard work. And he is going to be given the responsibility of taking a penalty. Angus Gunn going from side to side on his line is beaten. Salek tucks it in the corner of the net. Really good penalty right in the corner. No clean sheet for Angus Gunn on his last Norwich City appearance. But just a reminder that improvement is needed defensively from Norwich City. Jack Wilshere twirls his arms around, tries to get the team lifted. Cardiff have scored. Norwich 3, Cardiff 1. Cardiff now under Aaron Ramsey. Actually, it's becoming not a bad audition for him, because in an impossible situation, 3-0 down with 10 men at half-time, he's managed to find a way of getting a response out of his players, hasn't he?
Absolutely, but again, it's poor decision-making in the final third from Norwich, playing balls into tight areas where they're losing possession, in Cardiff are looking to play on the counter now.
Right, here we go, Rob. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. Jack Stacey's being replaced here by Onel Hernandez, and Jack Wilshere has decided that now is the time to perhaps try and just lift the mood again at Carrow Road. Onel Hernandez comes on for his 210th and final Norwich City appearance, and so does Jakob Sorensen. He replaces Rory McConville. For Sorensen, it is a 110th Norwich City appearance. He's going to go and play it right back. It's his final appearance as well, and applause for both those players who've been, in their own ways, terrific servants to the club.
Like you say, I think Jack's noticed that there needs to be a lift in what better to do that and put on 2 players that have been real stalwarts for the club over the last few years.
3-1 Norwich lead. Here's Kenny McLean up towards Sargent. Now Jacob Wright takes over and plays it along the ground and out to Onel Hernandez, and Carrow Road rises to see whether Onel Hernandez can make something happen on his last appearance. From the byline, he crosses from the right, goalkeeper pushes it out to Nunez, whose shot is deflected over. Could have been a hat-trick, instead it's a corner. Well, Hernandez, whatever you think about him, he's often the amount of goals he's got, the end product hasn't quite lived up to what he can do, but something always seems to happen when he's on the pitch.
Absolutely, he's got that burst of pace.
Jacob Wright gets ready for it. In fact, he's going to leave it for Sainz, who's just going to knock it short for Jacob Wright, who now will cross towards the far post. Oh, Nunez is coming around the back unmarked. Oh, his shot is saved by the goalkeeper. Another clever routine that. Short corner, and Nunez came almost from wide into the penalty area. No one saw him, and he got the shot on the ground. The goalkeeper kicks it wide, and that wasn't far away from a Nunez hat-trick. Midway through this second half, Jacob Wright with another corner for Norwich City from the right-hand side. Played into the penalty area now. Header from Duffy. There is goal number 4 from Norwich's number 4. They really have become a danger from set pieces in this later stage of the season. Jacob Wright, the players Norwich would like to sign in the summer, and his set piece is a real asset. High ball into the penalty area. Duffy, nobody was going to get there before him. Determined, heads the ball in, and Norwich City lead by 4 goals to 1 on this final day of the season. Lead by 4 goals to 1 here against Cardiff City. 10 men Cardiff. Willock with the corner, near post, headed away by Sargent, and again, because Norwich had Sainz up, they've got an option, and they're counter-attacking from the corner, and they've got 3 against 3. Borja Sainz dribbling the ball forward, Schwartau available to the left, Sainz now plays him in, Schwartau for Norwich, goalkeeper makes the save, a sprawling save, and Sainz can't get to the rebound. It's going to run for Hernandez on the right wing. Onel Hernandez for Norwich City. Sets up Sorensen, who will play it in field here to Duffy. Quick pass from Duffy to Doyle. He's halfway inside the Cardiff half. Will deliver the ball into the box. Schwartau jumps, heads it across. Sainz with a clever back heel that the goalkeeper saves. That would have been some goal if he'd managed to somehow feed that one into the net.
Yeah. Again, good move from Norwich. Quick pass in. Good header across from Suatu. And very unlucky.
7 minutes to go. 4-1 to Norwich. Short corner for Cardiff. Willock on the right-hand side. He's got Colwell available for support right near him, having taken the corner short. Now eventually the ball does come in from Willock. Sargent gets his head to it. It's not been cleared though. Salek for Cardiff. He scored! 4-2. 12 yards out. Managed to beautifully cut across the ball there and send it into the corner of the net. And Cardiff have another goal in their final game in the Championship. And it is Norwich City 4, Cardiff City 2. Salek here has scored twice in this second half. Reyes and Cordova waiting to come on. Gunn waiting to come off. Maybe Cardiff are going to try and test him one more time. Norwich are digging in now. They've got a touch there, but they couldn't keep the ball. Here comes Salek. He's going to shoot from distance. It's deflected wide. Is it? It'll be a Cardiff corner. But before that, we're going to see a special moment for Angus Gunn. Shane Duffy, first of all, is going to make way for Jose Cordova to come on. Duffy has scored today. Perhaps has scored Norwich's final goal of the season. He's certainly given everything for the cause this season. But the applause is not for Shane Duffy, it's for Angus Gunn, who is just removing the captain's armband from his purple and orange goalkeeping jersey. He's handed it to a teammate. And the name Gunn is synonymous with that goal at the Barclay end of Carrow Road. 171 appearances before today for Norwich City. Appearance number 172 is going to be the last. Angus Gunn claps his gloved hands together, a shake of the head, and he claps both hands in the air. Everyone at Carrow Road applauding, and on their feet as Gunn leaves the field at Carrow Road for the last time as Norwich City goalkeeper. Vicente Reyes comes on. There are big gloves to fill at Carrow Road next season. Ball's been played over the top by Norwich. Sainz is into the penalty area, but just got a little bit too much on the first touch. Out it goes, and there ends an eventful season at Carrow Road. It ends on a winning note for Norwich City.